Oh, okay. It's our Saturday.
You're breaking out
How's it going? Good. Cool. Very nice to meet you, Mark.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is very much fun.
Go ahead and get started. This is the time here. Thank you all for coming. We're going to start. We don't have a lot of outside speakers, but we have the opportunity to hear from someone from Calatlantic. And I'll just turn it right over to them, and then we'll take over the meeting after that.
Thank you very much for having us, and won't take too much of your time. Just want to do a quick intro to who we are because the name is new out there for the new builder industry. Calatlantic Homes is a merger of two of the top 10 builders in the nation. Ryland Homes, which most of y'all probably know, been around in Houston since the 70s, and Standard Pacific Homes was also a top 10 builder. They merged, created the fourth largest builder in the nation. What that means to your buyers, we're able to basically build a home at a better value, use better products for our home. So we're not a mega builder trying to build 1,000 homes in the Houston market. We roughly build, what was it, 600 to 625 homes a year. So building a better home. Energy Star certified, so very energy efficient. And you still have the map, but we've got 29 communities in and around the Houston area. Two focusing more on the inner loop. One is going to be Amber over at Shepherd Oaks. I'm actually up here just south of the Woodlands and Augusta Pines, which is a gated golf course community, so it's very private. Have a couple of golf course home sites remaining from the high twos, getting up just put my model on the market at 600,000. So a very wide range, everything from 1,850 square feet on up to 4,000 square feet. So if any of you guys work up north, definitely come out there, see me. Have some great product, give you the whole tour. And at this point, I'll turn it over to Amber.
Good morning. My name is Amber Desiree. Thanks again for having us here. I actually live in the Heights, Shady Acres area, and I jog the neighborhood, and I see the Boulevard Realty signs everywhere. So I've been dying to get in here, and I've been cold because I think his brother worked here. So thanks again for listening to us. My community is in the Garden Oaks Oak Forest area. It's called Shepherd Oaks. It is right behind 34th Street, where the YMCA is, in between Alba and Golf. How many of you guys are heard of it, familiar with it? Quite a few. Okay, yeah. And how many of you guys have actually driven through and kind of seen what we're doing lately? Okay, awesome. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about it. So hopefully when we leave here today, you have another community in your mind for those buyers that not really sure what they're looking for. So we offer a lot of different products and are looking to maybe Garden Oaks area, maybe kind of more Heights Copper or the beautiful Victorians. I know you guys kind of specialize in those, but we're going to be around this area. It's a really walkable location. If you're familiar with it, we've got Liberty Kitchen right on one corner that you can walk to. You can walk to Garden Oaks Elementary. On the other side, across the street, literally our community gate is here. Across the street is American Legion Park, huge playground, fields, barbecue pits, picnic tables. And then right around that corner is Kennedy Swim School, which seems like all the kids in Shepherd Oaks go there. And then you've got petrol oil station and a Whitfield Kroger. So it's a really great walkable area in Garden Oaks. People really like it. And we offer two different collections. One is your 3-story home, starting at $399. It's not your typical 3-story that you see in new construction. It's, we do have a couple where you walk in, it's a foyer, bedroom, bath. But that's not our specialty. Our specialty is the first floor living. So you walk into a gorgeous first floor, big vaulted ceilings in the living. Second floor is the huge master suite, loft, study area, and then you have both secondary bedrooms on the same floor. Which people like, so if you have 2 kids, you don't have one on the first level. And then we even have some in that low 400 price range that all the bedrooms are on the second floor. The third floor is just a game room, rooftop terrace. Then also very popular is our 2-story collection, which are big, wide homes. They've got nice yards. All the bedrooms are on the second floor, maybe a guest bedroom on the first, and they're in the 550s. So really, really good price for the clients are looking for a 2-story home with a nice little yard. Also, something really unique about the community is it's, a lot of the new construction you see in the Greater Heights area, Garden Oaks, You've got that shared driveway, it's 20 feet wide, it's really hard for people with the keys to get in and out. There's usually no guest parking, all the homes are exactly the same. It's not like that in Shepherd Oaks. Wide 28-feet roads, no shared driveways, guest parking and green space throughout. Gate, and of course the gates on both sides. So it's a nice feel. It's unique for new construction out in this area. Do you guys have any questions for me about it?
How big are the lots in the two-story houses?
They vary, but I would say about average would be 30 feet deep by 46 feet wide. Not bad. And I know we just did a deal with Jim,
Right.
and they have, theirs is more of a triangle, but it's 46 feet at the longest point. Nice, it's a nice yard.
So that's the yard left over after the house? Or the total?
After the house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's backyard.
Yeah,
That's
that
backyard
wasn't total
space.
square footage.
Sorry, yeah, not total square footage, yeah.
Yeah. What about the warranty? Tell me about your company's warranty.
It's your first year bumper to bumper, 2-year mechanicals, everything inside the walls, 10-year structural, foundation, load bearing walls, all that good stuff.
Your first year is covered by your in-house people do it.
Yes,
Correct.
actually, we cover the whole 10 years, so we're not pushing out to choice warranty or some third-party warranty program.
I missed the first part. Do you have a fire or something?
Yeah, we have flyers here. We hand out. It's just a brief. It's just really what I have available. What we both have available inventory, but we have quite a bit to offer. Aside from that, so the address and the community on there, so it should be easy to look at.
Can you give me one of those addresses? Just any address.
Let's do. You want to do a townhome or a 1023 Shepherd Oaks? Yes. Down to Garden Oaks, walking distance.
I thought because of the time this is part. And are you guys, I know that Garden Oaks is part of the constable program, Oak Forest has their own private security program. Are you guys part of the constable in Garden Oaks or?
That's a good question. I don't know. I know that, the gates close at 7 p.m. right now. They open back up at 7 a.m. and it is private road. The HOA pays for private road maintenance, private trash pickup. It's not city. So that's a good question.
You have to transfer fee in this area.
Transfer.
Or Gardeners and,
Section stores?
yeah. It has a transfer fee to cover the cost of the hospital program.
Oh, no, I haven't heard about transfer fee.
That's only for Gardeners.
Is it okay?
Nothing for you.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks again for having us.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you soon. We do want to get everybody's cards when they have a line. And so if I can just turn around here.
But we were just at the beginning.
We waited for you as long as we could. Oh. How are you doing?
You look great.
Thank you.
You've gotten some sun.
I've gotten a lot of sun lately.
You're in a
Yeah.
good place.
I am.
Your head, honey.
Are y'all drawing now? Or you drawing
How was
later? How do you doing
California?
that?
It's okay.
We
I'm
can
recording it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I knew
Either way.
you would do something. for
And
me.
Amber's got a gift card for the way. It's gonna go to her office to pick it up.
Okay.
And they did bring us breakfast this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm not sure where we landed on that drawing, but we'll move on.
Yeah, one more. Drop in.
Okay.
Okay, oh, wait, hold
Are we
on.
drawn?
True. Okay, Catherine's on.
All right.
And don't forget to pick up one of these. It's got our available inventory and our location on it here. And Catherine, somebody.
Sneaky way to get in front.
And Amber, you have two of those, one's for, the Woodlands and one's for.
Yes.
Yes, yes, so please, yeah, pick up
And you can go to the website and see all the locations.
both. Absolutely.
Who's keys?
Thanks, everyone.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's continue on. I don't have any major topics, so we just have a bunch of
This is a new
random
computer.
topics. And if there's something that you guys want to talk about today, let's talk about it. About these summers, I mean, I want you to be clear that I want you to work at powers
Right.
in March, April, May, and June, and I want you to taper down and go take some time off and time for yourself and recharge a little bit in July and August and gear back up and work your butt off September 15th through December 15th. Okay? That's basically how I manage my own life. When I look at sales, that's how sales work. So I can take off when I can take off, and I can't take off from the period of September 15th until Christmas or whatever. And so that's kind of how the listing side works also. I mean, I work on a number of listings and things, but I will, today, I think I'm doing my people a disservice if I put on a listing today. I am better off waiting for them to go on September 15th than it is to put on something and virtually get no showings or whatever, and then they're on 60 days before the market gets hot again or whatever. So I mean, our market is tied to the heat, and when it is hot, the sales go down. Just keep that in mind. So the June statistics came out or whatever, and it's, I mean, I don't want to harp on this because it's virtually been what I've said it has been for the last 5 or 6 months, but I want to relate how I think it's going to work. We're the highest in the history of mankind, okay? They were the best. We've never sold 8,400 houses ever in the history of the MLS or whatever. The sales were up. The median price is the highest, and the average price are the highest they've ever been, okay? So, and that's kind of the headline. You get the headline throughout the scenario, it's kind of about the same. Sales have been up every month, average sales have been up, the year-to-date sales are up, everything's up. Now remember, I've done this 20 years. I see how the cycle works over here. And you can only be up so far until the headline turns back down again. It doesn't matter, it can only go up. At some point it has to come back down again, and it may go back up again. So I think the thing to consider is we have this positive headline because we're comparing to what was a not so good period of time. When you compare to really good times, it's like Walmart sales. They were up every quarter for 20 years in a row. Well, at some point you can't sustain that sort of growth or whatever. So I think two things are going to happen. I think the year is going to be good. I don't see any downside to the year, but I don't think the headline is going to stay as good as it is because we're going to go to compare. There's nothing statistically more, really going on over here. I think we would look if I had to see something. The inventory is going up, which is probably the thing to watch, which I think is good for us because it means we'll have more houses to sell in the fall when there are more buyers in the marketplace or whatever. The townhouse world, I mean, if we looked at new townhouses in the city, remember it's a big damn city, there's 30,000 listings over here, and they literally only sold 59 new townhouses.
Wow.
Only 59, which is a decline. And the price continues to decline on these things. I think there's a fear, and I still think there's plenty of inventory out there of townhouses. I think there's a fear and the realization that they are so cyclical that perhaps the new townhouse, you want to be the last guy standing. I mean, you don't want to sell. We talked about it before. If there's if there's a 6-pack, you don't want to buy the third one. You want to buy the last one because you don't know if the price is going to continue to go down. I believe, because I'm really studying the number of permitting and replatting activity out or whatever. I mean, we've hit about the low over here. Probably August and September's numbers will be about the low. We haven't added new townhouses of any significance in most at the end of 15 or any of 16 or any of 17 to speak of or whatever. So I think it will get better in the townhouse market in the fall of 2017, probably normalize itself back out in 2018 there. So I mean, I think that's probably something to pay attention to. If you look at the sales, just want to highlight again what I've been talking about, the year-to-date stuff, the 3-year summary.
Mm-hmm.
None of this stuff, I mean, I'm not gonna harp on it, but I'll answer any particular questions. We will look at area 9 and 16, 17 for just a second. I mean, look at how the sales work.
I'm getting there.
But I mean, the bulk of the sales are typically in June, July, or August. So if I study, so in 2015, the peak month was July, okay, of all the sales the whole year. Now remember, they probably got under contract in May or June and they closed in July. August was still okay, but I mean, that was the peak month. In 2016, the peak month was August, okay? So we go here and we're at this June number of 8,400. We hadn't seen any 8,000s anywhere in 2017 until you get to May 2017, June of 2017. I think the numbers will be fine in July, and they'll start tapering off a little bit in August and September. And then, of course, it's still a very good time. Now, this is all sales. Now, remember, the suburbs are more active in May and June than we are. So area 9 and 16 and 17 were not as tied to the school world out in Bridgeland, and Kings Crossing and, Cinco Ranch or whatever. But, so for us, still the same thing, March, April, May, October, November, December. But I'm just following the headline in the newspaper because it sets the tone for what's going on of the buyer perception over there. Area 9 and 16, I think we're doing fine. You are seeing more inventory. Good houses pop on, and there are multiple offers for good houses, and bad houses sit there forever, continually. So we don't have to focus on that. I mean, it is what it is. Yes. Any particular
You
questions?
said last year, 2016, August was the peak month.
August was the peak month of the
For
city.
the whole year.
For the year.
That's contradicting what you said before about take it off.
No.
Because you're listening to me, we're taking the statistics for Kingwood, the Woodlands, Pearland,
Okay, that was all over
Cinco
the city.
Ranch.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just, one's a headline and the other's more specific. For our market, our strong month, our strongest month,
Sleepy.
March, April, May, October, November, December.
July.
But the headline for the Chronicle is still geared to the whole city. It's 31,000 listings over here somewhere. And so I'm just trying to say, if your client saw the headline of the Houston Business Journal, or he saw the headline of the Houston Chronicle, and you're a buyer, what does that mean? And if you're a seller, you're wondering, why the hell did my agent sell my house in the Heights? It's been on the market for 120 days. Didn't sell your house in the Heights because the Heights is the opposite of that headline. Selling months are tied to the weather. Onion Creek. When Onion Creek is busiest, you're going to sell the most amount of houses. It's fun to sit outside at Onion Creek in March, April, and May and take your dog and ride your bike and do all those things that you want to do in inner city living. Onion Creek is not busy in July and August. They're just not. Do I not?
They get drunk and come look at the house.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I think I'm just wanting you to be aware of the headline, and then the reality of it is, yeah, every wealthy doctor in Area 17 is on vacation. They're in the Hamptons or Bahamas or Aspen or something else over there. They're not changing school. They picked their school in March. They got their acceptance letter to St. John's or Aldi or the British school in March, and they made their decision in March. They didn't switch schools in August. They switched schools on the $179,000 house that they sell in homes in Cedar Ranch.
Yesterday, I looked at how many contemporary homes were on the market, because I got one, you went with me.
Yep, I love it.
And you recommended the 15th of September, and I'm sitting there going, I want to get it signed. So if there's
You
only
can sign
one,
it, and you can put the sign out in the yard, and just
now,
don't
do
put it
we
on
have a thing
MLS.
that says coming soon?
You absolutely, you can put available, just don't put it on the MLS.
You
Okay.
gotta check some boxes on that listing agreement.
Pardon?
You gotta check some boxes on.
Yeah,
that
you
listing
can
agreement.
start the listing August 1, and you can put on there, mark the box that you're gonna put it on MLS September 15th. The sign up, and you can show it, and I think that's still a better plan.
Okay, because I really do want them
Sign it
something,
up.
okay.
We can promote it, we can put it in HoustonModern.net, we can advertise it, but we don't want the days on the market to take. I just think some stars or Facebook deal. We can put out all the damn fur coats we want at Neiman Marcus today. You ain't buying a fur coat in Houston, Texas today, right? You're not going to sell any of those sweaters. I'm not going to sell it. I got the same damn wool coats at M. Penner. I do not want to look at a wool coat. I'm going to India. I want to look at linen and shorts. I think they're stupid to use their square footage for wool coats and coats right this moment.
Just
Put the damn
background,
swimsuits back
on
on.
Facebook, why are people, retailers putting?
It's
Oh,
so
wow.
it's kind of stupid.
No,
But I
it's
mean,
denied.
the Halloween and Christmas stuff will be out in a minute. It's not really out. I mean, that's just the marketing piece. We don't want to make that same mistake because the housing market is still geared to instant, the new listing sort of thing. You know, Jan had one, it's been on, you can't sell it if it's not on. I mean, so you have to use a
I think it's a
little
really
bit
cool
of judgment.
hat.
Yeah, your best bang for the buck is in the fall because you have a lot of competition. If you don't have the only modern house in a neighborhood that's full of Victorians, I might be more inclined to put that up and see how it works. Try something. Like I say, in the summertime, I like to put nighttime photos. It's a cooling deal. I mean, I think that's pretty important or whatever. You'd be surprised, and I think the stale listings. I mean, all the time I go on listing appointments, and they were listed before, and they've got the furniture from the tenant. It's been vacant for 6 months, and it's got red couches and pink this. I'm just going, take new photos without all that shit in there, and let people look at the house. Where's that? Questions about the statistics? They are what they are. I want to make sure that you are getting this little resource thing. This was our kind of summary we were trying to give you every week. So it comes out on Tuesdays.
Yep.
There's good information here. We're trying to take the information throughout the week. You know, if we get something specific, they were trying to put it in over here. I mean, an example was Jay had an issue in fair housing. We reached out, what are these local numbers for fair housing? We put these local numbers for fair housing in this week's resource or whatever. If you have a specific question about fair housing, and I'm not available, Ron is not available, you can call yourself and get the answer right here. They're pretty conservative.
Yeah.
So make sure that not that many people are really opening this and looking at this yet, right? So it's out there. It's been out there for a month.
So we announced it, it comes out, and it's out on back pages, so you don't have to dig through your email, you can just go to back page, and all of them are placed in one place in back page, under resources, under documents, all the resources, so.
These guys talking were lovely, but they made one important thing. If you don't have the app for Walk Score, you need to get out of real estate. If you're gonna stay in real estate, download the app for Walk Score and start promoting the Walk Score if you have a listing in or near the 610 loop, okay? And inside, Walk Score. This is what people want to know, okay? That's
Walkability in the neighborhood.
yeah, so they want to know how walkable is it, what do we walk to, how bikeable is it, and what's the transit score? So by typing in your little address of your house, you can get the Walk Score for any of these little deals, and it will give you, say I said the Walk Score, it will tell you about the neighborhood. Acton Oaks is the 15th most walkable neighborhood. I just was plugging it through. Near Town is the second most walkable. Montrose is the most walkable.
Is the most, yeah.
But you can plug in any address and it will show you things that you're likely to walk to. I plopped in my own address and it's Kaboom Books, it's Woodland Park, it's the bus station, it's the hike and bike trail, it's the restaurants on North Main. They pop up over there. So I would start looking at the Walk Score, especially if you have a house in your loop, and start promoting the Walk Score, okay? It is, this connectivity is what people are looking for if they're looking for inner city living. They want to know what can they get to quickly. What can they walk to? What can they bike to? What can they get transit to? So I want to encourage you to work on that. I go to a lot of meetings and everyone wants to talk about the Walk Score, which is a lovely thing that we're doing such things.
I'll put out a link on our page.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a name.
I have one.
Walk Score.
Walk Score.
What's the app look like? Like, what's the?
Yeah, so I'm getting apartments for rent.
I get the apartment one. Is it the orange part?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Orange, it's like an apartment finder.
Yeah, but it does
So it's
say
a
Parks and
Redfin.
Rentals
It's a
on it.
Redfin product. They do their data. So what we normally do for like e-blast and stuff is we just download the little picture that says 86 walk score, like 75 cycles
They
score,
want to know the walk
whatever.
score.
Yeah, that's it. No. That's not the.
We'll send you the link.
Oh, good.
We'll send you the link.
Okay.
I just want to reemphasize, I can't tell you how many survey issues I go over every week these days. It's just insane to me that 2 years after I've been talking about these surveys, that I still have to talk about surveys that